conversation, which we are now live. Welcome back to episode 4 of Wild Beyond Witchlight, the Menagerie. Where we last left off, our player had gone and explored a lot of the different areas that they hadn't before. They finished off with some snail racing. That was pretty exciting. They had Pixie Kingdom, where they played hide and seek. Mystery Mine, where we got a deep delve into the nightmares of some of the characters. They also went to Lost Properties and talked with the Displacer Beast that worked there, and asked you guys to find its pup that had gone missing. And that there's places that you can look around here, and they gave you the ball that will let the pup know that you're at least friends with it. There's a bit more to discover, and the night is coming down to an end. So you guys got about an hour and a half left of the night before the carnival closes down. What would you guys like to do? As a heads up, main thing.
I'm going to get me some mint tea.
So you're gonna head over and probably stop at one of the small stores, because there's some stores with games, and there's some food stores. So over by the bubble pop teapot, there's probably some tea stores there. But there are some game stores if anybody would like to play random games.
Yes. Do they have Hook a Duck?
They do have a ring toss.
I'll take it.
I'll partake in some games as well.
So,
The game?
I just want to share this image, because this is adorable. So, what you guys see with the first one, the ring toss, is you see probably a goblin with the butterfly rings on, just calling out, this our Menagerie is no mirage. Adorn its horn with 2 or 3 rings to win a prize. Just takes 1 ticket punch.
Takes how many ticket punches?
1 per game.
I'll try it.
Okay, so to play this game, you have to get 3 rings. You get 3 rings, and you have to get 2 or 3 successful checks to win the prize. So he hands out 3 rings to you. I just need dexterity checks. So to do a dex check, you just click on dexterity and ability check. So he hands you them, and you get ready to throw one. Let's see what you roll, ho ho.
All I gotta do is hit the check under dexterity.
Yeah, it should just be if you hit dexterity, it should come up with check, just like a saving throw. So, not
ability
the
check.
Not the check underneath the number, but the name dexterity.
Okay, it comes up ability check and saving throw. Which one you want?
Ability check.
Normal.
Yep. As you throw the ring, it just almost latches on, and the side of the ring just bounces off the horn.
That sucked.
Go ahead and give me another one. And this time, you moving over just slightly your aim, you throw another one, and it just hooks straight onto the horn. So this is actually really intense, because it's now 1 miss, 1 success. Let's see if you get it. And unfortunately, your third toss just misses the horn completely.
Great.
He's like, ah, Bad luck, bad luck. Any other takers?
I will partake.
Oh, step right up. And he punches your ticket and hands you the same 3 rings. Somehow you've hooked it on his ear. He pulls it off. He's like, the horn is over there, young sir.
Oh.
And that, see, as soon as he points, you just fling it and just does that little basketball, like rimming the rim, like going around the rim, and it just lands perfectly on the head.
Nice.
Oh, and you get the 3rd one also hits on, and he's like, congratulations, you won the prize. Now for me to just double check. Roll me a D8, please. Let's see what you win. 7. He pulls down. It's a to quote what it says, it's a cuddly toy spider. And he hands it to you, and he's like, remember, all prizes here have real magical effects. When you as an action, you could stroke the spider to gain the benefit of the spider climb spell for 1 hour. And then it's consumable. It only works once.
Cute.
As you guys look around, there's this game that you guys can try, or there's other ones. Some of them look like they need different key abilities, if you will, to succeed.
Their shooting range.
If you want Dex, this is your best game.
All right. I guess I'll play this game once after everyone else has done their stuff.
Okay. Who else would like to play a random game? If you tell me what stat you're looking for, I will tell you what game piques your interest.
Charisma?
Charisma? So as you're looking around, Sid, and I know you did too, Koi, so I'll come up with yours.
You're fine.
You see off to the side some gnomes speaking poetry. And you go to investigate, and you hear one say, "Sound the chime, it's time to rhyme. You bring the poem, and we bring the gnome."
Oh god, am I gonna have to write a poem?
It doesn't need you to.
Thank God.
You have to, it's a best of 5, you have to outperform the gnome.
Okay.
So
that's good.
you have to roll me a performance check.
Performance. Okay, I could do that.
Okay, so describe, like, this is you've succeeded. Describe what Sid is doing to succeed.
I want him to be very boisterous, and just be like super confident in what he's doing with this one. I mean, that's about as good as.
Okay, go ahead and roll me another one.
Wait, is there anybody else here?
I'm with you.
Is there any birds here?
Yeah, I'm there with you.
It's the same general area, so none of you guys are like far apart, but.
Alright, hold on. I know how I want to win this.
Okay, you're succeeding better.
Okay. Just still get really into it and like scout out the crowd. And just keep going. Hopefully I can win.
You've lost a round.
Okay.
So how does it look when you lose kind of your flow?
I would just start stuttering, and then having to like think super hard as to like what to say next.
Okay. You're failing again.
Still stumbling. Started off strong, losing my train of thought.
Yeah, you probably thought you saw a bird.
Probably. Got too excited, and he couldn't get the performance back up.
The final loss, as you lose the poetry, and they run the poetry slam against you, and you just.
I rolled 2 5s.
I know.
I just needed to roll a 10.
And we probably see you feeling so bad, you look over at the nearest bird friend, and we see
I'm too
Esmos.
ashamed to show my face right now.
Yeah, Esmos looks at you. Esmos, what catches your eye? Are you looking for an end game, or are you watching him and feeling bad for him?
Currently, I'm watching him. I'm not feeling bad for him. I'm giving him an encouraging thumbs up because he is right now being as charismatic as I am. He got this.
Sid, you see him thumb up at your loss?
What's that?
I said Sid sees you thumb up as he loses.
Alright, I'll get a little bit of more pep in my step. Even though I lost. Still got a thumbs up.
So, are you looking for a game yourself, you said, Esmos?
Yes. Anything, like, I'll try, like, a con-based or intelligence-based.
So you see, out the corner of your eye, there's a number guessing game. And there is an a staring contest game. That might be up your alley.
Okay. I'll just go to one of them. Whichever one, yeah.
Okay, so as you are looking between them, you see you see an Arakaka calling out to you like, "Birds of a feather? How about feathers of a bird? Step right up and guess how many feathers festoon this fiendish fowl." So they have a caged cockatrice, and they have a guess. You have 3 guesses to guess the number of feathers on one of the caged cockatrices. So I need intelligent check.
Helps I'm on the right tab.
You call out a number, and he's like, sorry. That is not correct with this one. As he, like, taps the top of the cage. Don't worry, you have 2 more guesses. Go ahead.
Wow, game's not wanting me to get this.
He just shakes his head at that guess. Like, you're closer with the first one. And sadly, that's your final guess, and that is not correct either. I do apologize. You can always try again.
The game. Let's see, how many punches do I have left? What's that?
It's more than 2.
Damn, I guessed 1 twice. Oh, that's good enough.
Yeah.
Why not? I've got 5 ticket punches left.
Okay. And he gladly clicked the ticket, like, go ahead. And he pulls a different cockatrice cage over, like, go ahead and guess.
Alright.
Law of odds says you have to win eventually, as you do not...
Don't jinx me.
Okay, so on your final guess, you guess the exact number of feathers on the cockatrice's tail. And he's like, congratulations. It took you a little bit, but you finally got it. Go ahead and roll me a d8 as well, as he pulls down your prize. Go ahead and roll again, because having to say, unless you want the spider climbing thing, but, he pulls up, he's like, well, you look like he looks at you, like, well, been saving this for an older gentleman who wins, and he pulls out from underneath a bottle of Witchlight wine. He's like, it's an enchanted wine bottle that when you uncork it, it plays calliope music until the bottle is emptied of wine.
I will have a good time with this. Thank you.
No problem. Which of our other players would like to try a game?
I would have done the charisma one while we were standing there.
So you're going to line up to do the poetry as well?
Could I also try the poetry one?
Yeah, you both can. Let's do this together. So let me clear chat.
And then
So-
they need to have a rhyme off. If they
Oh,
both win.
nice.
It's a three-way rhyme battle. No, I don't want to pit them against each other because then nobody can lose. One person can't lose.
Or I mean, they both
Oh,
could
no.
lose.
Fail.
Boot off the stage.
So you guys lined up. You saw Sid's performance. You noticed where Sid went wrong. Go ahead and give me performance checks, and I'll tell you if you're doing good or bad, and you can describe how it looks. There's one from Pipes. Go ahead, Ha. So, both of you guys, by watching Sid go, you guys both notice where the gnome's rhymes are stronger and weaker. So you both take an early advantage against him, just like Sid did. So how does it look for you two to be rhyming successfully?
Oh, I would just be singing a song from my, like, childhood.
From what I see, he looks constipated.
Pipes is probably using fairly small words. But you know, just having fun with it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me one more from each of you.
And just for the record, I realized that I rolled a perception there,
Oh,
but
okay,
my performance is one more than my perception, so I would have actually
We're-
rolled a 21 with my
we'll accept
modifier.
it this time. I won't make you re-roll, just check or anything. Go ahead. Roll. This time both of you guys falter a bit. Neither one of you guys outperformed the gnome.
Said orange.
You said orange. You're like, shit, nothing rhymes with orange.
I like to think that Titan took over for a minute.
So it just came out as deep speech. Okay, go ahead and give me a third one, you both. Okay,
Oh, no.
so Ha, you wrestled back control from Titan and continue your song. Pipes, unfortunately, you're still
I said
stuck on
orange
that.
again.
Yeah, you tried to rhyme orange with orange.
Yeah.
Give me a fourth one, you guys. Tom, can I have another?
I did.
12. Ooh, okay. So
Yeah.
you have you have lost 3 times. Tom, and I believe it's 2-2 for horror.
Yes.
So horror, this is the final round, and it's your final shot. Pipes is just sitting over there, still trying to. I got a door hinge.
Orange.
Oh damn! And horror, you win the rhyme off with the gnome. With your wonderful song. I need you to roll me a d8 to see what your prize is. You win a replica unicorn horn filled with candy.
Very appropriate.
Okay, so what? Like, who have I met? Hartley, you said you wanted to do the ring toss.
Yeah.
Anybody? There's a wisdom base that hasn't been done, and a strength base that hasn't been done, and a constitution as well for other people after the ring toss. So you line up to the ring toss. He's like, your friend didn't have so much luck, but come ahead and come try. And he hands you the 3 rings for the hole punch.
Question: are these considered ranged weapons?
No, because it does not involve an attack.
No +2 to throw him because of my fighting style.
You know what? Since it's a fighting style, would that go for thrown weapons? Normally?
Alright, I'm gonna need you to
I'll
do
give it
that.
to you. You didn't need what?
I'm gonna need a second. Or I'm gonna need you to do it, unfortunately.
Go ahead.
I'm in the middle of a chat.
No problem. So, you do want to play, though?
Yes.
Okay, so he hands him to you. You like size up the weight and stuff, and you make your first toss. And it's just like ringers right on top of the horn. And he's like, "Good job, beginner's luck though. Let's see if you can do it twice in a row. You think you got what it takes?"
All right. Let's see.
And you toss your second one. And it just bounces off the horn, and he's like, "See, I knew it was beginner's luck." And look at you, eye him up. You throw your third one, and it's another ringer, winning the prize. Let's see what?
Can the prize be that statue, like the jackalope?
I
say when I'm not the one who won.
I mean, he's like, I have
I
some
just want to
extras.
steal one.
If you want one, he looks at you, Hartley. But I have other actual prizes.
No, I'll take a random prize.
Okay. Do you want to roll the d8 or let me? Or
Yeah. Roll the d8, please.
okay. That is not what I meant to click. What happened to my dice roller? I had one over here at some point. Anyways, slash roll. 6. Okay, he gives you a little like makeup kit, and he's like, "This is a single application of magic face paint. As an action, you can paint your face of yourself or another creature, and Menagerie, it's basically disguised self that lasts for 1 hour until you choose to end it."
Oh, fantastic. Thank you.
So magic face paint, it works. He's like, it even works with fur or feathers.
I'd hope so. I'll put
Okay.
that in my bag.
So anybody else want to test one of the other games, or are we good here? I know.
I'll do the brawn one if no one else wants to.
I was gonna do the brawn one too, even though my brawn isn't that
So
great.
you
I
can
still
do the
wanted to
brawn.
try.
He's doing con.
Oh, I'll do brawn. You could do con. Even though we're not built for it, it'll be funny.
I was just about to say I'd get a stamp
Try
for the
con.
con and try it.
Okay. So what you see, sitting there. You see a human call up, like, What do you do when the eye of the Cyclops falls upon you? You stare right back at it if you have the stamina. And he like gestures out, and an illusionary Cyclops shows up. He's like, "As per carnival rules, don't worry, it's completely possible to win this, even though it's an illusion. Go ahead and sit down, and we'll see if you have what it takes." And so he like ticket punches the first person who wants it. Sit down, and I need a Constitution check.
Alrighty.
As you sit
I was
down.
just about to say, did you want to do them at the same time again? Or...
Oh.
We'll do it one at a time because there's only one illusionary Cyclops, and Cyclops are kind of known to only have one eye. Can't really stare both of you guys. But Esmos, what you want to say how the crit fail looks? Like what happened?
I mean, he's just gonna be all too believing in it. This is real. This is more real than the mystery mine to him.
Fail. So
Well, you did spend most of the mystery mine with your eyes closed.
You're right.
So as you sit down, you see and feel the Cyclops staring at you, hot breath coming from its mouth. You just kind of instinctively close your eyes again, losing the staring contest. And as you get up to make room, you sit down, all cheerful and everything like normal. He takes a ticket punch, does your ticket, and the staring contest begins. Go ahead. You're staring at the Cyclops. Cyclops staring at you. Beat of Threat goes down the side of your head. Beat of Threat goes down its illusionary head. As it blinks. And you win.
I think it blinked as her eyes suddenly went very black for a second.
That's what I was just about to say. I turn around and my eyes are still black.
So, I'm going to pick out one that you guys haven't had. Let's see. I think you were the... Let's see. He hands out a wooden wand to you. He's like, here's a wand of prestidigitation with 8 charges. You can use an action to expend a charge, and once they're all gone, they're gone for good.
Oh, I was just thinking, here's a wand with 1 cast of Avada Kedavra. It's a gun. Have fun.
He's like, really? He just kind of points it off into a crowd, and just a random person drops. Okay, so we have the strength-based one. There is a wisdom-based one if anybody wants to try that one, but I'm not pushing these. So...
Can I try the wisdom-based one?
Why not? I'll go with you.
So,
I'm going to try the strength one, even though my strength is only 10. I got this.
We're going to do the strength one first. So, Hartley, you see off to the side, this guy is a Dragonborn, and he calls... Wait, no, that's the wrong one. This is the okay, you see another goblin off to the side, and he's like, strong folks, test your mettle in the goblin wrestle. And you see, like a goblin that, a shirtless goblin standing there just like flexing off his muscles, and he's like, all you gotta do is win this nice easy game of wrestling. So basically,
all right,
there's
so it's
2
a
goblins
counter.
yeah, there's 2 goblins because they're small versus you, and you have to win by wrestling them. You have to make a successful athletics check versus them.
I'm actually proficient in athletics. That's gonna give me a chance.
So I need to boom. Okay, so.
Oh wait, no, that's acrobatics. Never mind, that's different.
Well, don't worry, because they're not much better. So he calls you up. You get in the little dirt ring with the goblins, and
take my hat off and roll up my sleeves.
Yeah, and he's like, begin. As you guys go into wrestle, go ahead and roll me at athletics. As the 2 goblins roll theirs against you, and you beat them out. And you just kind of grab them in your ring span, and you just kind of pull them together, and you just lay flat on them, pinning them down. Like, there's no finesse in what you just did. You just accidentally run, basically.
0. I ran with my arms out trying to grab them both. No finesse. None.
He's like, congratulations, you win a prize.
Oh. Alright.
He's like...
I helped the 2 up.
Yeah, of course. They dust each other off. He's like, here you go. And he gives you a packet of pixie dust.
Ooh. Thank you.
There it is up on your screen so you can see what it does. And we had the wisdom-based one with Pipes and Esmos. Pipes, this probably catches your eyes because, like I said, you see a dragonborn calling out prizes, prizes, prizes. Catch the fairy dragon by the tail and win a piece of its hoard.
Pipes will be like even though no facial, but like visibly excited just for like not standing still.
Hopping from one foot to the other. So basically, he's gonna blindfold you, and while you're standing in the booth blindfolded, you must grab the tail of the giggling fairy dragon that flutters around you. So, are you ready?
Yes.
So he pulls the blindfold on you. He spins you around in a circle. And he's like, begin. And you just hear giggling around you. I need you to roll me a perception check to see if you can figure out where it is. You make a grab at it, and it slips through your finger easily. I need another one. Once again, it just slips barely out of your fingers. One more try. He calls out bad luck. Third time's not the charm for you. And he kind of like stabilizes you because you were spinning around trying to grab. Like pulls the blindfold off as the little fairy dragon settles onto his shoulder. Better luck next time, son.
You are very impressive, fairy dragon.
It
I
nods
could
its
try to
head.
give that one.
Esmos wanted to try, and then you can try, Ho-Ho.
Okay.
So Esmos, you walk up to, and he hands you the blindfold to put on, and spins you in a circle. I need those perception checks as well.
Alrighty.
As you go to grab at the fairy dragon, now giggling and flying around your head.
I will take my time and try to wait for it to listen instead of react rapidly. Let's see.
Unfortunately, you get nothing but air with that first grab. Same with the second one, as it's very elusive. And sadly, just like with your rabbit friend, you have failed your 3 times. Better luck next time. I see we have another challenger. Another owling.
Yes.
Come on up.
I'll step up.
And see if you have a better try than your 2 friends here. As he blindfolds you and lets you go at it.
I'm gonna listen for a little bit.
Okay. Ooh, first try. Like you have the patience that only a ranger would have. As you listen, you can hear not only its giggling, but its ring beats as you just reach out and you just grab its tail. He said, "Congratulations, you've won not only the prize, but you won 2 different prizes. So go ahead. I'll give you. Is the dice roller on anybody else's left side of the screen? Because it's not mine.
Mine's on the left, yeah.
Mine's on the left.
Go ahead and roll me 2 different d8s. Because it's not over there for me, and I don't know where it went for me. There's a 7 and a 5. Okay, so you also get the cuddly toy spider, and you also get a unicorn horn filled with candy.
We are matching. I have called mine Mr. Spiggles.
Let me just put this in here. That is gonna be. I'll just put that there so that so we can remember that for later. That is not what I wanted to copy, game. One action. Okay. So, with the games all out of the way, let's see. That's
Still
all
looking
of the
for a food vendor.
Yeah, and there's probably some small food vendors that will, so it says right here, you can get snacks served on a large petal or beverage served in a fist-sized snail shell. Different foods you guys see around you are blue frosted cupcakes, candied apple on a stick. You see a cookie that looks like saucer-sized cookie, dusted with particles of some kind of gas that they use. There's a wine vendor that is a non-alcoholic wine for evening berry wine. There's some fairy bell nectar. Pixie tarts. You remember those from the Pixie Kingdom. Sugar glazed button mushrooms. Sugar glazed button mushrooms. And there's tree sap lollies.
Is there anything like anywhere where I can buy like essentially just like basic souvenirs for everyone?
Probably. What are you looking for?
Just I don't know, just something nice, like a wee gift, just a wee nice gift to get everyone. You know, I don't know.
I think there's a vendor that probably sells the fake butterfly rings. So you probably get one of those for like 2 silver.
I'll probably get everyone one of those then.
So you guys see Pipes going over to this small vendor that's set up and comes back with an armful of fake butterfly rings. Like, I got these for you guys.
I bring gifts.
And he just like shows them to all of you guys like, huh?
Oh.
I'll try to put them over top of my wings.
I'll put them on.
They probably settle in between your actual rings.
Alright, I should be faster now.
They're not. They don't give any benefits. They're just. They're just rings.
Let me believe.
Let him believe.
I mean, you can believe. Not to shame you.
How much did that cost me in total?
There's 5. Did you buy a set for yourself?
Yes, and I am wearing it.
It's 1 gold, 2 silver is how much that cost you.
I'm just glad we all start with like 10.
Yeah, no. Default amount of gold is not bad. Plus, it's not too needed here. You guys have tickets for most things. But if anybody gets food, just say which food you would like. Just say you were getting food and punch off tickets. That's all. But
I somehow managed to wrestle down 2 goblins, guys.
It's your years of experience. Do you have any adventuring tips about wrestling?
Adventuring tip number 125. Go for the legs.
I want you to know, if you ever write down enough tips and make like a little mini book, Joseph, I will just have that floating around my worlds. Like Hartley's adventuring tips.
It's all wildly out of order.
Yeah. Disclaimer.
What was that one you just did? I'm sorry. I was listening, but it didn't process.
125, always go for the legs.
125, always go for the legs.
I heard the 25. I was like, wait, I could have sworn we already had a 25.
We do, but not 125.
We've had 25? What was 25?
many rules are in
Make
this book?
sure that your
Keep all
gear is in
gear.
tip-top shape.
Yeah, keep all gear in order and well maintained is what I have.
I love that you guys are trying to keep track of all of them. I also love that I can see the order in which they come in because Tom is not organizing them by number, so I can see which numbers he's writing down.
Well, I feel like Pipes definitely would not be organized enough to write that in order.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not writing it in order. Take a look at mine, Mike.
Then you look at mine. Mine's in order.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I feel like there's a D&D joke there somewhere.
Anyways, what would you guys like to do now? There is a little bit more time. You hear people talking about how at the next hour they'll be crowning the Witchlight Monarch. So there's still a little bit of time if you want to explore anywhere like the staff area or anything. Or you guys can go and wait for the Witchlight Monocle.
I would just like to walk around and enjoy the sights.
You very well can, and in fact,
I'm gonna walk around until I find my mint tea.
Actually, have we gone to Lost Property?
yes, that was where you met
Yes.
the Displacer Beast.
Okay. Thank you.
But also, you guys, as you guys walk around, you definitely find a place to get a little bit of mint tea, ho. And as you guys are walking about, you guys see, you see several other people, like, because that's something that I didn't quite explain very well last time, but this carnival is bustling. You do see other people. You see two young girls, both humans, with face paint. One is a lion, another one is a hare. And they're squabbling over a painted wooden coin that their mother won at one of the stores.
Wait, is it possible for us to get face paint?
Yeah,
Face
one of you guys did get face paint, but you guys could probably get mundane face paint for non-magical face paint for Ticket Punch. There's probably a stall. It probably won't turn up as nicely on your hairy face, but you could get some.
I get painted as a human.
You what?
Can I get painted as a human?
It's like, all of you anthropomorphic races, you all want to look human. Like,
I would like a bird.
sure, for Ticket Punch, they do their best and they paint like over your face. It feels weird on your fur because it's like all matted down with the paint, but you have a loose looking avian face. No one can quite pick what the bird is, but you at least have the paint on your face.
Good luck for you there, Pipes.
Don't worry
What
about
do
it, Pipes.
birds do?
Be majestic.
I am
I'm
majestic.
I'm gonna hold my tongue on that one. I know when to hold them, and I know when to fold them.
As you guys are at the stand getting your face painted, above you walks over you elf on a stilt, walking around, who tosses down sugary treats to the different children nearby. Her also gets her face painted and gets these different characters on her face, different like symbols. No one can see what they really are though. Like nobody knows what they are. And I think I think this is really good for you, Pipes. But at your feet, a couple flowers burst from the ground, and they sing, just randomly for a little bit.
I would like to sing with them.
Go ahead and roll. Well, no, you're getting your face painted, so you go to sing, and the person painting your face just kind of like closes your mouth, like, wait till you're done with the paint.
Pipes will be physically struggling not to sing. Trying to hold back the urge.
Ho, you find your mint tea store. They punch your ticket and give you a nice hot like teacup inside a snail shell of mint tea.
Okay, now I'm going to ask him if I can actually purchase some of the mint tea itself without being brewed.
You looking at the one that looked kind of disinterested. He's like, I'm gonna tell you what. Give me 3 silver. I'll give you a couple packets of it.
I'll give him 3 silver.
Okay. He gives you back your change of 7. And yeah, he gives you a couple packets of mint tea.
I'm going to put him in that waterproof bag.
Very nice.
And then I'm going to enjoy the cup that I have as I watch them get their faces painted.
Let's see who would most Esmos, while you're standing there watching them get their face painted and stuff, a wooden sign next to you that has it's painted to show an elf wearing a jester's hat. It springs to life and exclaims, "We hope you're having a delightful evening." Right next to you. What do you do? Esmos?
I was about to say, is he just gonna backflip or?
You don't know, Koi? You there?
Enter shock.
Yeah, no, he's frozen with fear. So we'll go with other people. Your face is now painted, Pipes, but sadly the flowers have gone back down.
It's fine. I will walk up and be like,
Can I try your tea?
Are you talking to the vendor or are you talking to Ho-Ho?
oh, sorry, yeah, I'm talking to Ho-Ho.
I'll let him try it.
He hands it over to you and let you take a sip.
Pipes will not like it, but will be very polite about it, like,
Not for me, but I can understand the hype
The word you're looking for is appeal.
appeal.
You just see his face scrunch up a little bit, like.
Appeal.
I'm flashing back to, like, realizing that was the word I could have rhymed with it long ago at the poem thing.
It's like, damn it. So, what would people like to do now? You guys got your tea, you guys got some face paint and stuff. Koi, were you here to hear what happened to you? I heard you hemming.
Sorry, no, I had to step away and I didn't want to interrupt you guys.
No, you're perfectly fine. I was describing how while you're watching everybody get their face painted and stuff, a painted wooden sign next to you of an elf wearing a jester's hat sprang to life and exclaimed, "We hope you're having a delightful time."
I would jump back and startled and have to catch my breath type attitude. And to stop myself from reactionary, just casting a spell at this thing.
Fireball! You jump back, catch your breath, and as you do, the sign settles back to a normal sign. So yeah, with that, I think you guys have done most of what's available in this carnival. If you guys want, you guys can, like I said before, explore the staff area, or you could go to the big top and be ready for the crowning of the Carnival Monarch.
No, I wouldn't mind trying to hear some gossip from the staff about these witch and light. You know what I mean?
And by the way, I'm only mentioning it so you remember what you can do. There is no wrong answer. Like,
There's
you can do whatever you want. I'm not actually trying to shoehorn you anywhere.
No, I just had that feeling.
Is the just for not Pipes' knowledge, would Pipes is like staff area meant to be like out of bounds for customers, or is it fine to go there?
You remember when you guys went there the first time? Because you guys went there to meet with the Mr. Light and Mr. Rich. That there's a tangled wall of thorns around it. And that the thorns moved so you guys could get through. So
yeah, I'm gonna go to the staff area and look around.
So okay, so as you guys are probably meander your way towards there. As you get there, you do see the same ring of thorns as you did last time. There is no opening for you guys to go through, though.
How high is it?
It's approximately 20 feet high.
Never mind.
Never mind. Unless.
And you guys remember from your last trip here, where you went through it, that it's about 5 feet thick.
Hey, Pipes?
Yes.
Do you have hops?
I have. Wait, what do you mean? Like, I can hop? Yes.
I know.
What
you have good jump? Yes, you jump good.
I jump good.
Now, see, if I were to jump up 10 feet and then I catapult you up and you jump 10 feet, we could get up over this wall.
You're a genius.
I am a genius.
I wonder when our birds will speak up about what's about to happen.
No, I'm gonna watch.
Okay.
Watch and laugh.
Okay, so
as I flex my 4 wings.
Pipes is just so trusting, like nothing's going to go wrong.
Oh God. So, as you so how are we doing this? I would like to know.
Alright, so we, as rabbit people, we have the ability to do, our jumps can be 5 times our proficiency modifier, which is currently 2.
That's the rabbit hop, right?
Yes. And it states that our jumping is modified by that, so I'm thinking, hey, we could jump 10 feet straight up.
So
what we do is I'd jump, and then I'd boost Pipes up 5 feet above me, and then he'd jump off my hands, and then he'd get up over the thorn wall.
He'd get up to the top. Remember, it's 5 foot thick.
He is wearing shoes.
So, you guys could.
Pipes definitely
I wouldn't actually. Yeah. I wouldn't even think about that. I'd just go through with it.
Yeah, Pipes definitely wouldn't be smart enough to think about that.
Neither would I, honestly.
So, I wanna. Let me see. That's fine. Go ahead. I'll give you it, and go ahead and when he throws you up there. I'll have you guys describe what it looks like, and then I'll need a dex save from Pipes. So go ahead and describe.
Alright, so I take Pipes up on my shoulders with my hands, and then I prepare my hop. You see him like jump vertically 10 feet into the air, and then I push Pipes up, and I expect him to jump off my hands.
Pipes will like at the will like wait for the moment of peak, for the seconds between like the fall and the rise. You know, that little good spot where you're just there.
Yeah.
And then we'll use all their strength to then hop even to greater heights. And then rise up, and see the edge, and then we'll do a dexterity throw, saving throw as.
Yep.
Oh, and you can add a D4 to that because of our race.
Yep.
Hey.
That lucky footwork. Well, actually,
And what?
so you don't have to roll because the D4 will guarantee put you where my DC was. So as you jump up, you nearly land straight in the thorns, and you just kind of do like this little hop on it, like just barely pushing you past and landing inside by yourself in the ring of thorns.
What am I doing?
Oh wait, yeah. What was the second
So
Was
I
there
hit
a
it.
second part of the plan?
I
I
No,
have
no.
the words.
There was
The only part of the plan was to get pipes over the. I figured that. Okay, usually when we do this, there's a button on the other side you can press. You know, but this is
there's
magic.
a wall of thorns.
Can I still
So-
hear
Yeah,
them?
you see them. They're like
I'll
mostly
start.
covered.
I start looking for a button.
There is no button. So what you see is enclosed by this wall of thorns are a circle of 8 brightly painted wagons, one of which is a glass enclosed water tank for Plasha. The fanciest of them is off to the side, which you remember from as the one that Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are in. And on the other side of the area, patrolling around the side, you see Burley, the bugbear that invited you here and brought you here last time. He's walking
Okay.
around patrolling. He has a big old jack-o'-lantern on his head, almost like he's wearing it as a helmet. And right near the wagon that belongs to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light is Thaco the clown from last time that gave you guys the balloon animals.
All right, I'm gonna need one of you guys to toss me. I look over at the birds, and then something clicks. Like, wait, you guys are birds.
Yeah.
You realize how majestic we are?
But, I mean, you saw how Pipes got over that.
Help.
I'm just giggling the
fine.
whole time.
He's fine. He's fine.
I'm
Pipe
not
just hide.
fine.
Pipe just hide. It's fine. We'll get
Okay.
over the wall. Can one of you drop me over the wall?
One of those flightless birds.
I'm not sure. I've never really tried to carry someone.
I don't weigh very much. I'm little.
Sure.
So am I.
He
Why
is
not?
very little. You're gonna catch me, right, Pipes?
I'll catch you.
Oh,
Got
God.
Does my extra set of wings allow me to more oomph to pick them up?
You feel a placebo effect, but no. You think they do.
I think I can. I think I can.
Exactly. So you lift them up. Let's see, how strong are you?
I have a 10.
Okay. So let's see, how heavy is Hartley? He's probably normal. So what would you say, about 100 pounds? Joseph?
Yeah, 100 pounds of pure rabbit.
So you could probably struggle a bit and lift him up.
Okay.
As you just like drag him up and over. Go ahead. Let's make an athletics check on your part, Esmos, to see if you manage to hold him the whole time.
I got this. I don't got this.
So I'm gonna have to ask for a dex check from Hartley to see if you can manage to get over it as he gets right above the thorns and you slip out of his grip.
I will try to catch him as he comes to this side.
So Hartley, I need that dex save just the same as I asked for from Pipes.
Alright, and then let's add the D4 to that as well.
Yes. Because you can do that when it pops up, and that's super nice. Oh, look at that. Like, you manage to push your body forward enough that you get over thorns, and with your little rabbit hop, you land on your feet right next to Pipes. Like, Pipes' hands is out, and you just kind of land there right in front of him. Just boom.
Whoa! Thanks, Pipes.
Anytime.
Esmos, do you go down next to them? Or are you staying up in the air?
I will stay up in the air.
Okay. What about the rest of my group over on the other side?
It's. We got 3 on and 3 out.
Basically.
Let's turn and ask the other 2. Can you all get over the wall?
Yeah.
Now, it's possible you guys could just hide out nearby and have the others examine inside, because more people might be easier to detect, but you can also just...
You can make like kind of like a step system for us if like somebody needs to go over there. Do we want to get one more person possibly?
I mean, you can easily get one more person over there, because one more person has rings.
Well, I'm going over.
By the way, Hartley, you don't understand why Sid can't fly over, because after all, he's a baby aircocker.
He's breaking into it something.
He's probably a chicken and is afraid to go over.
That is true. I am too afraid to go.
Okay.
All right. While they figure out how to get across the wall, Pipes, let's engage stealth mode.
Yeah, go ahead, everybody who's over the wall, and heads
Or
over
I
the
could
wall.
act like I could also act like a distraction if that helps.
Only if our cover gets absolutely blown to pieces.
Okay.
Only then will I allow you to sacrifice yourself for me.
Okay.
So Esmos up in the sky and the 2 on the ground. Go ahead and give me dex checks. Like the go ahead and give me
Stealth or dex?
stealth. Yeah, stealth.
Stealth.
Oh.
Hey, you're pretty sneaky.
And sorry, that was my brain going brr, Corey, because I was reading something. So you guys are very sneaky over there. The 3 best decks. I know, Ho-Ho, you plan on going over. The other 2, are you staying over there and just hiding out then?
I'm chilling. I don't feel good about B&E.
B&E is so much fun, right, Ha?
And it is fun. But I'm just sort of hanging out.
Can I go on a gondola salon ride?
You want to go back to the gondola swan?
Yeah.
How you gonna accompany him? You guys could go relax
Yeah.
on the rock.
I shrug and walk with him.
Okay. So those of you on the other side just see the last 2 of your companions just walk off towards the gondola swans again.
Okay.
That's fine. That's fine. Everything's
and Ho-Ho, I need a stealth check from you too, since you're heading over. Okay. So, you guys are stealthing over. Ho-Ho, are you staying in the skies like Esmos?
Yeah, I'm gonna run right along the, stay close to the top edge of the wall.
Okay. So you guys are, as far as you know, stealthy. What would you guys like to do in the staff area?
All right. Let's try and eavesdrop on Mr. Witch and Mr. Light.
Even you know how like the sort of things are like cabin things that have wheels type stuff, right?
Yeah.
Would it be possible for us to go underneath and probably hear them?
Sure. Remember,
We can go.
you remember just
under.
that you have to be careful because Thaco is near theirs. So you might be seen if you go the wrong way. Burley is going around, but with your stealth, you probably can avoid him. I just wanted to warn you guys. Okay.
And you
Also,
still have
I don't know if I
direct
showed
us.
you this picture, but this is poor Thaco.
Nice. It's like tad like Danny DeVille.
I think I showed you Burley, but let me show you Burley again. No, I don't think I did.
Oh, we have not seen Pearly. They seem nice.
Burley is very nice. So he's going around looking. You guys are stealthily getting closer and closer to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light's wagon. And you guys get right up to it. And as you get close to it, you can hear coming from the wagon Mr. Rich and Mr. Light talking. Mr. Rich, in his low, gravelly voice, says, "You need to find a way to calm down." "I'll calm down when the Kenku pest is gone." "She knows nothing. She'll get frustrated enough soon enough and be on her way." "I hope you're right. Trust me." And something else like, there's also some rumors that people are asking about lost things around the Witchlight. "Yeah, but ain't nobody know what happens with those lost things, or that they end up in Prismeal. We're gonna keep it that way. We don't need them after us for not fulfilling all part of the deal." Yeah, you're right. Let's move on to cheerier stuff. I think we have a clear winner for the Witchlight Monarch. And after that, they kind of fade off into conversations about Witchlight Monarch and about the celebration that's about to be had here in like 15-20 minutes.
So we should maybe try and talk to this Kenku.
That's the one you guys already talked to. You, he's the one that stole the voice. She told you that her mistress in Prismeal has gone silent, and that she can't enter Prismeal, and that she thinks these guys know something, and she's been trying to basically make trouble so that they have to tell her something.
We gotta go to Prismeer.
Are you whispering directly under the wagon?
I mean, Pipes probably would, yeah. I'm so sorry. But like really quiet, you know? Pipes isn't silly enough to speak high volume, like proper in their ear Chinese whisper style.
Yeah, you have 19. I'm not gonna make you just.
I just like the mental image of him crawling though through the dirt to get right up on your ear before he whispers something.
Then I'll crawl back, then crawl back over to you when I have another thing to say.
So that's what you two hear, because I assume Esmos and Ho-Ho are still up in the sky, basically flying surveillance. So what do you guys do, Hartley? Pipes?
Do we just leave and escape?
That just begs the question how you and Hartley are going to escape.
Friends.
Joseph, you there? Yeah, he might be busy with...
Yeah, sorry. I'm muted. I was saying, we'll just signal our friends and hopefully they understand that we need a pickup.
We love
So-
charades.
So you guys go back to where you entered the thicket?
Yeah. Slowly, carefully.
And what
Oh, wait.
signal... Go ahead, Pipes.
I'll like, should we scour first to try and see where Briggs is?
Well, who is? Burley?
Barely, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, you can see Burley. He probably just walked past the area where you guys first entered by this point.
Okay, so we can probably, if they're going round a certain way, we probably are fine then.
Mm-hmm. Let's
Yeah,
go,
let's-
Pipes.
And what signal do you give your friends above you?
I'll do a bunny and you do a wings.
So I'll do like bunny hands.
And I guess I'll do wing hands.
And then
now,
I'll put the bunny hands
Napoleon
underneath the wing
Dynamite
hands.
style.
now going to you two, Ho-Ho and Esmos. You see them making some kind of hand signal at you guys. What do you guys do?
I have no idea what they're doing, and I will just look puzzled.
And I'm just
First,
like, and I'm just trying to, signal them down.
I'm gonna roll a perception to see if I have any clue what they're doing.
Go ahead.
I would like to make a hand puppet back at them.
What hand puppet is it?
um,
Like a dog. Bark,
you
bark,
can
bark.
clearly see with at least with Hartley that he's trying to make rings. You could probably guess that he wants you guys to fly them out.
They're saying there's a dog, so I don't know what that means, but maybe
I don't know, maybe they see something we don't see.
I'm gonna whisper over. They want flown out.
So Esmos, you hear him whisper to you.
Interesting. Well, I guess we can try to do that.
You want to take the smaller one?
Sure.
Okay.
No matter.
a wise man once said, uppies.
Take a
Figure out
quick
who that
look
was
around,
and
make
was.
sure it's clear, and then dart in.
Okay, go ahead and give me athletics, both of you guys, as you lift them up and start pulling them above the thorn line. Yes, athletics. Okay, so I'll give this to you because my DC before was only 10, so you guys both pass. This is probably practice for you, Ho-Ho. You probably have done something like this before. And you got a better grip this time, Esmos, so you guys managed to get completely over the thorn wall before setting them back down on the ground outside.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We got something we
Really
got to
doable
discuss,
with
but
my
we
wings.
can't. But we can't do it here.
Little extra wings that you got me, so thank you.
You got on that flying buff there, Pipes.
Whoa. Wait, with these wings, do I fly better too?
Yes.
You fly twice as good as you did before.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Let's find you something to jump off of and try it on.
Okay.
Heck yeah, that means I can fly too. I'll try as well.
There's a reason I use specific wording. So, what do you guys do? Find something to jump off? Do you fill them in what you heard? Do you
No,
go find your friends?
I'm gonna be like, all right, let's get ourselves lost in a crowd away from here. We got something gotta tell you. Got some juicy info.
We can go find our friends.
Yes, let's go find our friends and reconvene with the Kenku.
Ah.
Start looking for our friends.
We got a clue.
I think at this time you guys would finish your gondola ride.
How long is a gondola?
It goes around the whole park.
Like, would you say that's like a 10-minute thing?
Probably a 15-20.
How much longer do we have at the carnival?
It's probably coming up on like 10 minutes left before the Witchlight crowning.
Oh, I see. You made the gondolas go one more time before closing. You guys are the best, dude.
I'm trying to go one more time.
You do not have time to go another gondola ride before closing.
Dang.
Tragic.
Got all these punches and nothing to do with them.
We just need to get on and get off somewhere. Then we can hide.
Okay.
I don't know what good that would do, but we could do it.
Get
Can
off.
we still go to the crowning?
Yeah,
We
of
go
course.
to the mystery mine.
Everybody
Again?
loves the
Why?
mystery mine.
I'm okay.
What? On the cart.
Why snakes?
It's just us on our cart. Keep your eyes closed. Don't want to hurt you.
You keep your eyes closed. That's how the snakes smell your fear.
Eskimos, you know full well that illusions can hurt people.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's wholeheartedly ignorant.
So, it is that time that you guys probably all meet up in front of the Witchlight, the big top, because it's coming up on the Witchlight crowning.
Alright, let's go to the crowning first. Might get a little more info.
You start piling into the tent. Have you guys, by the way, said what you heard from Mr. Rich and Mr. Light while you were walking towards here?
I probably would have like tried to explain it, which essentially means like
We found our things and stuff, and yeah.
and that is generally what they.
Don't worry, I'll explain it in full detail when we get in contact with the Kenku.
And as you see, most of the carnival has come in for this, because this is the closing act of the carnival. What you see is everybody files in and takes their seats. Your friends find you guys, you all sit together. You see Durlagun, the displacer beast, escorts Mr. Rich from his wagon to the coronation. You see them stand on the sidelines next to Candlefoot as Mr. Light gives a speech. So Mr. Light is like, "Welcome in, everybody, to the closing performance of the night. Now, this is always my favorite part because out of all of you wonderful lads, ladies, and in-betweens, there is one person that has spread the most cheer in this carnival. The most magical person. And they deserve to be acknowledged. And that's what the Witchlight Monarch is. The most cheer-spreading person among us all. Now, I have this magical device. And he holds up... It's a vein of sorts. Let me see if I can get an image of it. No. So, it's a vein that he holds up in his hand, and he says, "This wonderful device selects one of you guys as the chosen reveler." And I have to say, it told me who it was, and I couldn't agree more. So without further ado, and he spins the top, and from it a golden thread starts filing out, and it just kind of flows and waves and ebbs and such, and it starts heading off in a direction, and then it like turns and goes another direction. It's almost like it has a mind of its own, and it's making a show of it. And
Like after start drum rolling.
after a minute of this, it starts heading towards you guys. But not just you guys, it specifically heads and it connects with pipes. It's like, and there it is. A Witchlight Monarch. Pipes. And the whole crowd goes in a cheering applause as everybody turns and looks at you. One of the magical lights turn and actually points at you.
I will act like a deer in headlights and just like look at the
I'm
party,
I'm gonna scoop him up onto my shoulders. Yeah, Pipes, he did it.
Come on down. Come on down, Pipes. Come and be crowned the Witchlight Monarch.
I put him down. Go on, claim your first bit of fame.
Oh, fame.
I'll walk on over.
I grow up so fast.
I will be a fair and just ruler.
Oh God.
He's like, congratulations, and he puts this ceremonial crown on the top of your head. Your ears probably like flow out of it a little bit.
I want to use the wand of prestidigitation to make a big pipes and fireworks in the room, like above him.
I don't think it can do that, but go ahead and roll me an Arcana. Let's see if you can tweak it. Push some of your own energy in there. It's gonna be a nice, easy Arcana.
I'll aid you with some minor illusion of music in the background.
So go ahead and give me advantage on that Arcana, just because he's aiding in a way. Oh, beautiful! Look at that. Didn't even beautiful as you walk down in the sky with the music and everything. This is a large pipes and fireworks, different colors and such. The crowd like oohs and ahs.
Not only do I get a crown, I get to see me large.
So as you get down to
The baseball whistle.
As you get down to Mr. Rich pulls a crown, the crown that I described of golden butterflies from a hat box and place it on your head. And with the vein, Mr. Light says, with this, he taps one shoulder, I knight you the Witchlight Monarch. And some happy gnome clowns like burst out from behind the chair and shower all three of you guys in glitter. So you guys see off to the side Plasha singing out a beautiful song as some pixies flutter around her. And as her song dies down and the crowd starts to peter out, Mr. Light would say, come this way and we shall have one final talk before the night's over. Your friends can meet us outside. As he like kind of looks up at all of you guys up in the crowd.
Okay.
As all the people start filing out, and it just starts ending up as a parade of sorts around the fairground. As Mr. Light brings you about and has you enjoy your time.
So when he starts to pull pipes away, I'm trying to see if I can do this. Sorry.
I'm up in the stands. I can't really do anything unless I'm willing to commit murder, which I am at all times.
Pipes is fully gonna be willing to go with him, just full trusting.
I just want to have Shun. He try to make his way over there as they're trying to go their way out. Like use the hustle and bustle of the crowd to get Shun to get close, so that way we can just keep an eye on him, make sure he's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just see Mr. Light basically lead him out on a parade around the carnival grounds. The night's winding down. There's not much left in the carnival night. You guys have options depending on what you guys want to do. you guys can obviously you have to wait for the parade to die down so you can get pipes back. But there is the chance you guys can talk to Mr. Light when the carnival ends, and talk to Mr. Witch as well. Or you guys can go looking about to see if you guys can find a Kenku or anybody else that might be able to help you as well.
Well, I think this was the time that Hartley could fill us in with everything that was going on.
As I see pipes getting pulled away, I'm like, wait a minute. And then I start going over what I heard. Everyone's in the hustle and bustle. With the group of us. I explain what's going on, and then I explain my extreme concern for pipes.
How far away is Pipes?
Dude watching over him, so I can.
Yeah, Pipes is never. If you guys continue with the crowd, Pipes is never more than like 30 feet away from you guys.
Can I telepathically ask him if he's doing good? Is that all right?
Would he know how to respond to a telepathic message?
Pipes, blink once if you're in trouble. Blink twice if you're okay.
What? Twice.
I'll blink 3 times. I'll just keep rapidly blinking.
He's confused.
Alright, he's in a panic. Something's not right.
No, that's just Pipes being Pipes. You just talked in his brain. He's not used to it. He doesn't know about your powers.
Calm down. Calm down. Stop blinking.
I am a monarch. Everything is good.
That statement alone should cause fear.
Alright, so I guess that's two blinks. He's good. Alright, he's happy.
Alright,
He doesn't look it, but he's happy.
Just
a straight face. Yeah.
I'm just worried is all.
I imagine it's almost like at the last couple times everybody sees the Queen of England where she's just looking out at the crowd waving, but the stone face. Like, yes, I deserve this, I know.
I know. I should be here.
But why Pipes is enjoying his limelight, what are you guys doing then?
I will take Hartley's lead on, since he was the one that has the knowledge of things that needs to be done. Or, not knowledge of things, but he was there, yeah.
Alright. So, from what I told you, they seem to have broken a Fey contract and they're using that dimension to lose things. Quote, quote. Now, we need to figure out why and how we can get the lost things back. And hopefully they don't just stick pipes in there, because that'll be a problem.
Yeah, well, should we go up and intervene?
When we pick up pipes, we can probably mention we want to talk a little more. Take them off to the side so we don't cause a scene.
Okay, I like where you're going with this. We'll just keep within within reach of pipes, so if something bad does happen, we can try to react accordingly.
What was that, Brandon?
What instruments do we know that Pipe has?
Bagpipes.
He has bagpipes. Okay.
And
I mean,
I believe I also have a lute.
We can have him like signal if he sees something real freaky. That way we know, hey.
He's panicking, pulls out bagpipes.
Pipes, if there's any issues, please blow into the bagpipes as loud as possible.
As loud as possible. I can do that.
Alright, now we got that all taken care of.
Alright, let's go see the Kenku and fill them in. Maybe they can fill in the blanks.
So, you're gonna go looking for
Kenkus.
Looking for your Kenku friend?
Yes.
Okay. So, you guys look right about where you left her, and it's not too crazy that you find her. Kettle Steam is hiding out in tents and stuff, just kind of watching you guys to make sure you guys don't break you apart, because she kind of gave you the voice on good faith.
Mm-hmm. All right. I want to just make sure we weren't, followed and shit. But I'm going to start explaining exactly what I heard word for word.
Okay. And I think after you explain, Kerosene will say, will nod head and like, in a random voice, Prismio, where mistress is.
Yes, it seems like they take lost things and just dump them in Prismere. Seems they broke some kind of deal.
Maybe not broke. Maybe made new.
Made a new deal.
And they might have to talk with them. They might know more.
Yeah, our companion just got crowned the Monarch, so it should be pretty easy to get an audience with them.
Very good.
We just wanted to let you know what we found. And maybe if he could fill in any sort of pieces, like why they'd be throwing these lost items into Prismere. What kind of plane is Prismere?
It's Feywild. Fey dimension.
Fey dimension, okay.
By the way, Pipes, being the Monarch has more than just creative stuff. You do magically, innately know that you feel the charm of the Monarch.
Wow.
So what this is you could sprout a pair of beautiful butterfly wings. And as long as you have those wings, you gain a fly speed equal to your walking speed, and +5 on all charisma-based ability checks. These effect lasts an hour, and you can use it 3 times.
That's cool.
So the wings worked after all.
You know,
See him flying, I'm gonna immediately jump off a cliff.
You know that it only lasts 3 times, but you can choose whether you want to use more. That's up to you. But for you guys, yeah, that's what she says to you guys.
All right, let's go collect pipes and attempt a confrontation. As much as confrontation hurts.
Only if we miss.
Isn't that the truth? But the objective here isn't to kill nobody.
That'll be up to them.
Yeah. That you know of. They might have different ones.
I mean, I'm all about that swift end if things get too complicated, but not a little much.
So you guys probably head back right when the parade is starting to peter down. And when it does, you see Mr. Light kind of help Pipes off to the side out of the crowd and like just talking to him as you guys start to approach. Like, well done, boy. I knew when I saw you that there was something about you. I knew you'd be the Monarch, is what Light's saying to you, Pipes.
Thank you. I didn't see it coming.
You brought the
What am
most
I, the
cheer.
Monarch? Oh.
You're the Witchlight Monarch. You're a Monarch of tonight, though the title does last forever. If you ever return, you would be not the monarch of the night, but you are a monarch of the past. It holds some ground with certain people.
Well,
And I think
flashback. Go collect your first bit of fame.
And I think it's right when he tells you this that when everybody else starts to walk up, and he's like, "Oh look, your friends have come to collect you."
hello.
I mean, we're not a working set without pipes.
My liege. As I bow.
Grand adventurer pipes.
Yous are all my close friends. You needn't bow for me. Simple, your majesty will do.
Oh, I would never give such a disgrace to my king.
Never. Regardless, pipes. Did you have fun?
I had a lot of fun.
I can tell. You're pretty much bristling.
I am.
I like to think that he's stone-faced, but he's like vibrating almost.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, duh.
Now, as Pipes is in our group now. Now, I don't want to be the bearer of, killing the mood. But would you mind if we had a word, Mr. Light?
Yeah, it's like, sure, I could. Oh, something, something to you guys. What can I help you with?
Now, you see, I don't know if you want to talk about Prismere out in public like this.
You see his face kind of like have a cast of shadow over it, which is strange for a shadow car. You would assume his face would always have shadows on it. But
you see the look on Hartley's face is deadly serious as well.
He's like, very well, come this way, Mr.
Hartley
Rich is waiting for me. And he kind of leads you off to the side. And Mr. Rich looks up and is like, "Oh, it's you guys. What can I do for you guys?" As he looks to Light and sees Mr. Light's face a bit more serious.
We're here to discuss your connection with Prismere.
What would you know of a place like that?
Only that a couple of their worshippers haven't been able to get in contact with that plains god for a long time. We heard some misgivings about what you've been doing with the dimension. Came upon it, really.
And I think Light kind of loses his cool and bursts out at Rich. I told you the Kenku knew something. You didn't believe me. And Mr. Rich kind of gives him that shut up look.
Like they already know, don't tell them more.
Yeah, exactly. And what does this information mean to you?
Well, to me, we were answering a cry for help to see what's wrong with that part of the Feywild. And from what I can hear, from what I can remember, some deal went down between you and someone from Prismere that went sideways.
Roll persuasion check. Whip advantage because you're kind of putting the heat on them.
Yeah, I'm trying to elbow them into a corner with my speech.
Yeah, that's why I'm giving you advantage.
Oh God, here we go. Okay, that wasn't bad.
Very well. What is it that you
We
need
just
to know?
want to set the record straight about these lost items that sometimes are more than just lost items.
Uh-huh. Well,
And I bring out
come,
a reflective orb
come with
like this.
come with us. Mr. Light, I feel the easiest way to make this problem go away is to give them what they want. And they take you guys and they start walking back towards the Hall of Illusions. And you notice there's not a lot of people that are starting to head towards the front because the knight's coming down to it, and they're like, we have had connections with the Archfey of Prismiel for many years. And as such, we do have a way to get to her Feywild plane. And it's probably at this point that you guys walk up to the Hall of Illusion. It's like, if you guys will come inside with us as they start to walk inside.
I don't feel good about this, but I will follow the group.
No, I don't feel good, but I don't know. I just make a motion for Pipes to just stay behind me.
We
Okay.
must protect our king.
As Witch and
I like
Light,
to stand behind Harley of them.
as Witch and Light move through the Hall of Illusion, you see the reflections on the mirror. It shows them as gloomy, shadow-eyed children, with your own youthful reflections falling behind, except for yours, Hartley. Yours is just a shambling corpse.
Yeah, it's stapled up like a scarecrow. I'm used to it at this point.
And soon they call for you to halt. The mirrors now reflect everybody's true age. Mr. Witch addresses you in a hushed tone. Everything you seek and more lies behind this mirror. All of you guys, specifically Esmos and Ho-Ho, probably remember it's this meal because Ho-Ho has very keen memory, and Esmos, you investigated this meal. This is the meal the halfling saw the pig mask going. Yep, you mean to step through, then stand in front of the glass and repeat this rhyme. Hither, thither, here and there, wander yonder, show me where. And if you do, you can enter to the Feywild where all of the missing lost items have gone, and you can find your answers about the Archfey yourself, and why she's not responding to her people.
Or patrons.
Well,
Okay.
she's the patron of them, but yeah. Just know that the land beyond these mirrors is called Prismiel, where our own patron, the Archfey Sibylna, resides.
Can you spell that for me so I can?
But why? Why send lost things there in the first place?
It is not us who sends lost things, but anyone who sneaks into a carnival without ticket is robbed of something precious. And whatever is stolen always finds its way to Prismiel. Just be forewarned.
Sounds fun. Let's go.
Before he holds up a hand, before you go, be warned. This is a one-way portal. Once you're there, you have to find your own way back here.
Astral shenanigans. I lean down over to Pipes and I'm like, this is the one moment we have here. The start of your adventure. Truly the start of it. Once you step through that mirror, there's no going to be coming back for a long time.
Yeah, at least 7
It's
levels.
happened before.
Are you ready this time, though?
Yes. I'm a king
Alright.
now.
That you are. You are a king, I say. Alright. We'll help find the lost things see what's going on with Prismir and hopefully fix it so that way you won't have to deal with it anymore. I look over at Mr. Witch and Mr. Light.
They nod. They're like, we hope you find the answers you're looking for as well. So you
Because it seems like y'all are cursed with this.
Cursed and blessed. This carnival has been an amazing opportunity for us. It wasn't always how it is now.
All this magic had to come from somewhere, right?
How else are we able to put a carnival at the bottom of the sea?
Good point. I look to the rest of the group. What do you think? It's a one-way trip. We probably won't be home for a long time.
Well, there's only one way to gain more knowledge is to continue on. I'm for it. Let's go.
What about you, my axolotl friend?
Nah, I'm kind of skeptical, but if there's water up there, I'll be okay.
Oh,
what was that, Sid?
I mean, it's the Feywild. Anything's possible.
I don't know nothing about the Feywild.
Think of it like nature, except everything can either be extremely big or extremely small.
Oh man.
I was about to say, Sid, nature, extremely big, there could be big birds over there.
Or there could be even tinier birds than yourself that you could boss around.
I could be a god. Not an almighty one, like a very, very low level one.
So, if you want...
And Ho-Ho?
I believe Ho-Ho said, or dangerous is what he said.
Oh.
What do you think, Ho-Ho?
I'm going to step through.
So, if you want, you can have your character say the rhyme hither, thither, here or there, wander, yonder, show me where. You don't have to say it out loud. You can just say you say it. I'm not going to be mean and make you.
Could you type out so I can give it a shot?
Okay.
I wouldn't mind giving it a shot either.
Boom. Da, da, da. That's right.
I say we all do it at the same time.
Oh yeah, and Pipes, so cool. At some point you gotta tell me about that last adventure you apparently had.
Oh, I just was in the Feywild.
Oh.
I grew up there.
Maybe we'll see some old friends.
Okay.
That's nice.
That might explain your coat too. The place is pretty chaotic with magic. I'm just muttering to myself.
And that's the rhyme.
Hither, tither, here and there. Wander, yonder, show me where.
Show me where.
So as you guys say the poem, mist swirls in the mirror, blotting out your reflection. And Mr. Rich and Mr. Light's like, all you have to do is touch the mirror now and you will enter.
Alright, let's go.
I touch it.
All together, guys.
I do need to know the last one that's here, though. So the last one to enter.
I was just about to say, I'm imagining I'm following behind Pipes, sort of conga lining.
I can go last if it doesn't matter.
I imagine you might, just because of knowledge to see what it looks like from both from the outside.
From both ends.
If blood comes spurting out, then I know my knowledge.
Yo, grinder.
We all jumped into a meat grinder campaign over.
As everybody enters in, and Esmos, you're the last one. Mr. Witch is like, grabs you before you go in and say, Mind of Warp 3, future, present, past. And Light also says, find the alicorn and free the dormant queen at last.
He's writing it down. Give him a second.
Yeah. I can't type that fast. I'm sorry. Mind the Rule of 3, present, future, past. And what was the other one? That was... Okay. Thank you.
Show players.
Oh yeah, I can definitely see. Which one's light? The big guy or the little
No,
guy?
the clown. Dressed up.
Oh, I
clown
could
one.
see why White was just like, just give him what they want. He looks like a businessman.
Yeah, Rich is like, okay. So, what we're gonna do is you guys enter, and let me make sure I have the correct, what it looks like to describe to you. Boom.
Man, we spent a long time at the carnival, but I
Because
feel like it was worth it. We do
believe-
have a lot of magic items,
I believe
even if they're only one-time use.
we're going to, I think, I'm gonna describe what you guys see, and then, I just want to make sure where you got, there, that's what. Because you guys start here, so pop this out. And what you guys see when you guys first enter, you stand on the edge of a raised and broken causeway of a hazy twilight sky. The causeway, which is built from pale stones that glow faintly from within, towers over the surrounding landscape, but large sections of it has crumbled away. The parts that remain in place are separate by large gaps where portions have collapsed, and the fog shrouded swamp spreads out below you in all directions, and up from the murk wafts the smell of rotting plants. Also rising from the swamp is the music of nature, a discordant sympathy of croaking frogs and singing birds. So, I can take change maps. Finally.
I don't know. I think we went through a lot of character development in that Witchlight.
Oh yeah. But I may use a different map because we have, as you guys are standing there, you guys hear buzzing. As you see some large insects start to come up and come towards you. And they look like they have hostile intent.
Hide.
I attack.
I attack.
Reason.
Hold on as I quickly see if I have a quick map that I can use.
Anything flying at me that looks like it has an harmful tense, I'm not gonna wait for it to get close. I will attack from a distance.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm setting up the map real quick. We're gonna have a quick combat, and that'll be like ending the session.
I'm just guessing the creature is a Fey, of course, right?
Flippin' Vespoid.
Oh no, target. Dude, this is no combat.
Oh, wrong map. Nope, not that one. This one. Boom.
For whatever reason, my forge is just kicking my ass.
That's because I had to load maps, and it's like,
Out of here, birds.
Boom. I'm gonna stop this.
How many times is it gonna make me do this?
I'm sorry for loading maps on you, Joseph.
No, it's just, I don't know what's going on. Roll20 works perfectly, but this site hates me.
It might just be that this site's slightly more intensive.
It might be,
But
although
it's less intensive
I got like
for
16
me.
gigs of RAM. That ain't good. Where would I find that?
I'm hearing rolls, but I am not seeing anything.
It's
Yeah, my
rolling its
screen's
HP.
It's currently white. No, of course not. I have full access to all of my character sheet this whole time, but when we do combat, nah.
Okay. So, let me just... as these insects start to show up. I need initiatives for everybody. Now, for this, I'm gonna add you all to initiative, and then for the people who haven't, which is mainly, I believe, Art, if you look up by where you're, up at the top, right, you should see 2 swords, Art. If you click that, you should see a dice next to your name. And if you click that dice, and then you roll initiative.
Oh wait, but so are these Fey or are these not Fey?
These are not Fey. They are little tiny like insects, or at least not Fey that you can recognize. You want me to roll initiative for you, Joseph, then? Or are you able to make, like, reload and make it work? Joseph?
Wow, are those actual rolls?
Yes.
We have a tie.
Yeah.
Tie will go to, players, if there's a tie between NPCs and players.
We have 3 14s. 2 14.16 and 1 14.12. And then a 4.14.
God bless America. I can't seem to get in. It's saying downloading world data. Please wait.
And you've reloaded the screen and whatnot?
Yeah, I've reloaded it a couple times at this point. I'm about to close the whole window and try again.
You can. I can share my screen for you if you need to see, and I can click what you need.
Oh, I'd prefer to do it myself.
Well, yeah, while you load, I'll at least share the screen.
Thank you. You are the best DM.
Do my best.
I was saying yesterday we were having the same issue, so...
Okay, so... You said you stop blasting, but these things stop buzzing out.
Oh yeah, I'd start shooting too. Shooting's my thing.
Anyways. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's all it can do.
I guess you have to roll my initiative.
I did.
Alright.
20. It has 3 people, so it's gonna roll D3. 1 is Ho-Ho, 2 is Esmos, 3 is Pipes. As it tries to sting Esmos. So it's a target. Sting. So, it rolls to hit you at... it hits you, and it stings you for, go ahead and make me a con save. Ho-Ho. So you should see in chat.
Oh, I got hit?
Yeah, it attacked you.
Okay. Attributes. You said con save?
Yes.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, you got in? Okay, I'll stop it. Share my screen. So you pass its save, so you take half the poison damage. So you'll take 1 point of piercing and 5 points of poison. No, not. Yeah, 4 points of poison. So 5 points total.
Okay.
And that's its turn as it flies back out. 15. This one will... And everybody has 10 temp HP. put that on for you, Ho-Ho. So, I'll minus this off to 8. So you should be at the right health, Ho-Ho. Because you got temp HP and everything. Everybody else knows how to add the temp HP.
Mm-hmm.
Give it the pipes just so that's added. Okay, so it's going to roll D2, see if it stings hotly or hollow respectively. It's gonna try to sting hot.
Oof.
So it hits you hard. Can I have a con save? I told it not to roll the crit damage, but that's probably for the best with poison. So you pass it, so you take only half the poison. So you'll take 3 points total. And you are not paralyzed, as it uses the last of its movement to fly back out. This one flies up. And 1 for pipes, 2 for Ha. As it stings at Ha again. Go ahead and make me that con save that you aced last time. And you still ace it, so you take half of that, so you only take 3. And now it's Ho-Ho turn. Ho-Ho! As this thing will finish by flying down. What would you like to do, Art?
Since they're at a distance, shoot it with a longbow.
Which one would you like to... Now, if you hover over one and hit T, like if you hover over one with your mouse and hit T, you can target. That way, when you roll your attack, it will tell you if you hit or not.
Okay, hold on a second.
Or you can just tell me which one you want to hit, and I can tell you if you hit or whatnot too, to make it easier.
Yeah, I gotta get this screen to light up again. Alright, come on. Click on that one. Go with the one on the top.
This one here?
Hang on a minute, let me... Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be fine.
Go ahead and roll your attack. I believe you have a nice longbow.
Yeah.
Go ahead and... If you click it, it should pop up and ask for rolls.
Alright, I hit longbow.
Yep.
Hit attack, normal roll.
You hit. Did it ask for damage? So I'll click your damage. You can just hit standard roll next time and it should ask for both. So you did 8 damage, killing. Yeah, so boom, apply damage. Killing that one. Okay. Next up, Hartley.
Alright. So on this one here,
Okay.
I'm gonna use my sniper crossbow.
You hit. And you murder it.
Oh yeah, I have... If you're curious what Hartley's crossbows look like, I have their pictures. Give me a second. But no, that's all I do with my turn.
Okay. It's now your turn, Sid. What would you like to do? They're stinging... They're trying to sting your friends.
I know.
They in fact stung one of the birds.
I know. Am I allowed to pass through people?
You can move through people. You can also move around them pretty easily.
Yeah, but that takes up movement. I don't want to fight the one in front of me.
You stab at it?
I'm gonna stab at it. Of course.
You hit it.
That 15. Alright, I hit that. Then I'm gonna use Coward's Creed to run right back to where I was.
So after successfully hitting, you can take disengage as bonus action, but there's nothing to disengage from.
Nope, I'm running away.
Okay.
I'm disengaging from the combat.
Are you just testing it out, Art?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will send Shun towards this one to aid me, or to give the help action for when I roll for this. Oh, I targeted myself. God damn it. Whoops.
You hit yourself.
How do I don't remember how to target. I am sorry.
You hover over something, hit T, or you double right click, I believe also does it.
Ah, okay. Do you want me to re-roll that?
Go ahead, because you have advantage in it. Yeah, so, as you do...
Why is it's still saying I'm...
Because you didn't untarget yourself?
Oh, man, why am
Either way,
why did I target myself?
You hit it, but as you cast a spell, it does Wild Magic Surge.
Yeah, I figured.
So...
I figured.
There is something you guys should be able to see now in tables for you. Under tables, there should be Wild Magic Surge. If you could just hit roll on that for me.
How do I roll?
At the very bottom, there should be a roll.
Oh, okay, I see. Thank you.
So, random creature. So, it's within 60, which I think is everything. Yeah. So,
a D8 would, because it doesn't chart. Am I possible to be hit with that?
It's a random creature within 60 feet of you. So yes, I would say you would be. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So go ahead, and I'll start from the top. I'll do a counter circle for you, and then.
What would you like me to roll? D20? D12?
That's not what I wanted. I think I swapped you guys, because, yeah. Anyways, yeah.
10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I only see 10.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's 11 total. 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Pipes.
Yep. Roll 1d4.
Roll a d4.
You poisoned our king.
You're poisoned for 1 hour, Pipes.
I did not. I don't know what happens in this world when I cast magic. I guess I won't cast magic again. Jeez.
But your spell does go off, I believe, still. So you hit this thing, and go ahead. What's the damage on fingered guns? Because I think you kill this thing, unless you roll minimum.
That's a D8.
Go ahead and roll a D8. 3. Okay. Make sure. It is still flying around, though. It is hurt. Horror.
Well, hold on. I can still do more stuff.
Oh, you can still do more? I didn't know
Finger
that.
guns is a bonus action.
Oh, I didn't know that. Go ahead.
Well, I guess because I've never really. So, how does that work for it? Can you cast more than one spell? Can you cast 2 spells?
you can cast 2 spells as long as a leveled spell is not your bonus action.
Okay. So I'm going to. Can I move up?
Oh wait,
Okay.
Okay, no, what it is finger gun enchants your hand, and then you use your action to shoot.
Oh, is it?
So
Darn.
it's
Okay.
like Shillelagh. Well, it's a bonus action to enchant, and then you use your action to use.
Gotcha. Okay.
So.
Well, then never mind. I misread that. Thank you.
Not a problem. Go ahead, Ha. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try a card trick on this one over here.
Go ahead. Make sure I have deselected.
I'm actually making the attack roll for it as well.
Oh. So you can choose. You can only do one. You're doing the attack roll. Go ahead.
Yes, but it's not allowing me. So I guess we will go with the saving
Well, no,
throw.
you can do the attack roll. Let me, boom. Go ahead and roll me. It would be, I believe it would just be a +6. So go roll me 1d20 and then we'll just add 6 to it. Or your, roll me a charisma save if you want. That would be the same roll. As I edit that for future. Okay, I have made it for the future, so it should work correctly. That hits. Go ahead, it's a d6. As you kill it. And nothing random happens from your spell. As it's not this thing, so.
It's just your magic that's broke.
Good to know.
30. And it's a D2, so let's roll 22. So 1 is pipes, 2 is Ha. It's stinging Ha.
I'm like, why do you bother rolling that? Just make them sting me.
And normal. So go ahead and make me that con save. And you only take half damage again, so you only take 4 damage. Because I'm trying not to specifically target you, Kelly. They are targeting you, apparently. 10, 15, 20, 25. So this one has no choice. So it's going to try to sting you.
I need Michael.
So it hits you. Go ahead and roll me that con save. As you only take half damage, so you take 3. And it cannot move. Pipes. You're not feeling good. Something wrong happened to you. But there are these insects right ahead of you, too.
Yeah, gotta deal with matter at hand. I'll probably see, like, range attacks. They have disadvantage when they're right next to you, don't they?
Depends on what you mean. If you mean vicious mockery, no, that's a saving throw.
I was thinking of magic daggers. Does that have a
magic daggers would?
Okay, I'll do vicious mockery then.
Okay, go ahead, click that. What are you yelling at these insects? And which one are you targeting?
I'll probably see the one that's right next to me.
Yep.
That one, yeah. And I'm probably saying, I'm small. You're just pathetic.
It doesn't seem to understand you.
That's fair.
Buzzes.
What the heck?
As this one buzzes up. 5, 10, 25. And I think this one's gonna go after you, Sid.
So,
Spread the love around. You know how that goes.
Yeah. Understand.
And it misses you.
Right.
And it buzzes this way. Fly up. And Esmos, it's gonna target you.
Okay.
And it's gonna riff as it then flies away. Ho ho.
Okay, I think I got it the right way.
You should just, yeah. If you look on your sheet, you should see on the bow. If you hover over it, you see a dice on the left. You can just click that dice, and it should roll the attack and damage for you, or make you roll it at least.
When I hover over the bow, there should be a...
On the inventory for your weapons, if you hover over bow, it should, like, you should see a black dice on the left of the longbow. That when you hover over it, it like changes color.
Okay.
If you click that dice, it should ask, yep, and then you should have it pop up to it, ask you for the attack and damage roll.
It just pops up when I click on that one.
Yeah.
When I click on the dice itself, it just pops up normal,
yeah,
advantage, normal, or disadvantage.
And then it should say, just hit normal again, because it should be normal or crit. Okay.
Okay.
And you rolled it, and it has killed this Vespoid.
With prejudice.
Yeah. That'll teach it from trying to sting your friend. Also, for bow users, you get half your ammunition if you spend time to track it after battle. So just as a heads up. Hartley, your turn. You see a couple of your friends being harassed, and by a couple, I mean they both stung it hard.
I'm gonna... Wait, how do I...
You might be on the wrong thing in the top of that. I can move you there.
Token control... Oh, I was gonna bonus action, use my hops to make a 10-foot jump diagonally.
Okay, so right here?
Mm-hmm. And then, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my repeating crossbow on this one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shout out, "Pipes, distract it!"
So, do you want to use your reaction?
I will use my reaction to distract it.
Okay, go ahead and have advantage on that, Hartley. 22
Oh,
hits.
that wasn't advantage, but apparently I didn't need it.
And you kill it.
Good job.
Teamwork.
And that's your turn?
Yeah, as I just lever the next shot into the repeating crossbow.
Sid.
Gotta keep stabbing.
Make sure to target.
Will do, Chief.
And I'm pretty sure you just murder it. Yeah.
Murder. Hopefully. Bobbity boobity. Somebody else's problem.
Esmos. Your turn.
Alright.
And there's one more bug.
I will use Shun again to get advantage, and I will... Why is it still... I didn't have me targeted.
I don't know
I have
what's
the
up.
Vespoid targeted.
Yeah, I don't know what's up, but you hit it. Alright. And
16.
you kill it. As combat ends, you guys' first steps into the Feywild eventful. as also the session ends. And let me double check this, but...
Hey.
Wait, where's our Monarch? Is our Monarch dead?
Hey,
Just about
Pipes.
I think so.
I didn't do
I
that.
can heal the.
It's the
Did
poison.
a good job following
I ran out of
adventuring rule
HP.
2.
You ran out of HP. What?
Oh, he's dead. Oh no.
I wanna. Where
I do also have spare the dying, so if it resorts to that, I can just.
Yeah.
I will keep the Monarch alive.
He will live forever.
First combat.
Is it in this?
It's fine. It's fine. Don't know why you suddenly got stomach sick, but we made it through.
Okay, this is what I wanted.
I don't know. I just don't feel well.
So yeah,
It's okay.
The session ends and you guys do level up to level 2.
Oh.
So you guys are level 2. We'll do that. I'll stay on for a little bit to make sure that that everybody levels up properly. But I hope everybody had a wonderful time playing. Now that you had a little bit of combat just to see how the characters feel.
Yeah.
Thank you for all the channel point redemptions. By the way, Tom, you can thank our friend Jacob for the poison, because he's the one that wired Magic Surged. And you guys can always thank Lawlet for the bugs, because he gave them.
I gave temp HP.
Yeah. So I hope everybody enjoyed, and I hope everybody who watches this has enjoyed. I had a lot of fun DMing, and I can't wait for next week when we explore the Feywild. As I return us back to the Hither map. And probably break Joseph's computer again. I apologize. I am done end stream here. I hope everybody has a wonderful night, and I'll do my best to get these uploaded to YouTube right away. See you guys next time. And I should be live again tomorrow. So until then, stay sweet. And I'll see you then.